So I'm in one of the most popular places in Newport Beach for spotting supercars. This is Crystal Cove. And as you can see, there's a 458 Spider coming up on me.
I almost pulled a bomb.
So we just had an awesome breakfast and now they're in the Aventador suiting up. Kyle and I, where's Kyle? He's gonna be my driver. We're gonna be in the convertible Boxster S over here. So I'm gonna be taking rolling shots of the Aventador out of the Boxster S, obviously with the top open. A convertible is kind of the best thing to take rolling shots out of because there's really no roof that gets in your way. So I hear the Aventador is coming. We're gonna suit up and let's go. So only in Newport, mid photo shoot of the Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, is there another Aventador. It looks, I think that's a Roadster too.
Yeah, it is.
So we have a random Aventador Roadster right there, and then doing the photo shoot of this one. That was pretty amazing. I just shot the car. We were doing like rolling photos, which I normally do around like 60 miles an hour. We did that on PCH, so that was quite the experience. Kyle is one of the best rolling shot drivers I've ever had. He listens to everything I yell at him to do, so great job, Kyle. Right on, buddy. So on this beautiful day, I'm gonna go in the Aventador Roadster. It has a full straight pipe exhaust from Bowden, so let's see how she sounds. So this Aventador has actually been tuned to be running 101 octane race fuel, so that's what we're putting in. We're at the gas station, we're gonna get a full tank of race fuel and have some fun with the car, see how it drives. Aventador has a naturally aspirated V12, and this specific car is fully straight piped by Bowden. So it has a complete straight pipe exhaust system. Of course, the Aventador Roadster. It's a beautiful day in SoCal and perfect weather for this. Quite that loud that I've been on. Oh my gosh, the tunnel experience with this open top Roadster is amazing. So Pelican Hill is one of the most popular places in Newport Beach for cars, and today's pretty good as well. We have the new NSX over here, and I think, I'm not sure if it's a 300 SL, let me check. So it's a 190 SL, but it's still very nice. And the NSX next to it kind of complements, but I've never seen an NSX in silver. I'm not really the biggest fan of the car in comparison to like the new R8 or the new McLaren. There's a lot of other options, but it is cool to see, and it is very new. So the very kind people at Acura are letting me hop in and start the engine and see what the new NSX is all about. So pretty basic engine start stop there. Not bad. Of course, the new NSX is actually a hybrid, so it's one of the first new like lower level supercars. I shouldn't say lower level, but not a hypercar that is now a full-on hybrid. So it's interesting. You could see I'll switch between the dynamic modes right here, and I'll show you the differences between the modes. You could hear it go from electric to hybrid and sport mode loud with the valves on. The interior is cool. It's kind of Honda-esque, this part specifically. I do like this. So you can see the different modes changing through there.
We built an NSX first generation back in the 90s, and it went away from
You can hear the valves come in. So I'm changing the modes between dynamic mode.
Is a sport hybrid system, actually.
And you could actually hear the exhaust quiet down.
Mid-mounted V6 engine.
That's pretty cool. That's futuristic. I do love this. You look in the rear view and you can just see that massive air scoop. That is beautiful. I love that side intake there.
Speaking for today and tomorrow, we have an agreement with the resort is that we're signing people up for some test drives.
So it's really windy out. I'm not sure if you could hear me very well, but I've seemed to have found what is a really weirdly decaled Superleggera. So I love the LP570 Superleggera. I'll show you more in depth of the car. So walk around. Okay, so it's definitely a wrap. It's orange underneath. You could see like kind of the wrap job right there. Oh, you know what? It looks like it's orange all the way underneath and it's just the matte black parts are wrapped. So the whole car is orange. So it's basically a perfect second gen Superleggera. So yeah, it's really weird. It's the entire matte black parts are wrapped and it's orange underneath. So the orange is just the exposed standard paint. But it's a really special car. I love the second gen Superleggera. So it seems like we can't really avoid seeing supercars today. Here we are at Fashion Island. We have another McLaren P1. This one is actually normally here. It's really common. The color is really unique. It's called Alaskan White Diamond. So it looks like it's white from out here, but it has a really unique blue flake to it. So I'll show you some like close-ups and you can see really the blue flake for yourself. But yeah, just another common Saturday seeing McLaren P1.